Hello everyone. Today I want to show you how to make garland using crepe paper. I'm doing a Halloween theme because it's Halloween always at my house, but you can do this with Christmas colors or Valentine's, whatever holiday you want. But I want to show you how to make this garland, and I would like to display it with the rest of my Halloween stuff. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to cut 5 or 6 strips of crepe paper in the length you want. I'm doing 5 feet here, and I've just alternated it orange, black, so that I can get a real Halloween festive feel. And what I did was I just pinned it with some clothespins, and on the very edges I pinned some ribbon just so it's easier to hang when I'm done. And I did that for both sides. So let's go ahead and get our sewing machine ready. So I'm using a black thread just so you can see it easier on this contrast. But you're just going to do a straight stitch from the very beginning all the way down the middle throughout the entire piece. Alright, after that you should have a long sewn strip of crepe paper. I'm going to cut some of these threads off, and then we're going to move to the next part. So the next part's going to be the time-consuming part. You're going to want to take a good pair of scissors, and you're going to want to cut up to the thread line, but you don't want to cut through the thread or you're going to completely destroy your garland. And you're going to want to do this, the entire length on both sides of the garland. And it can be tedious, but I promise you the end result will pay off in a vintage looking garland that you can use for almost any holiday or party. Alright, so after about 15 minutes of cutting slits in this garland, what you'll have is kind of like a pile of almost garland. And then now you're just going to kind of roll it around in your hand, and eventually it'll start to fill out and form that like vintage looking garland that really is kind of lost art these days. I just want something that's vintage style that'll match my vintage Halloween collection. And just new stuff is all metallic and shiny, and it's just not the aesthetic that I'm going for. But definitely floof it up a little bit, and really wrinkle it up. It'll start to form its garland shape, and then I will show you the end result after I'm done here. Here's a little crepe paper ASMR for you. So here you can kind of see the finished garland. It could use a little more fluffing, but I just put it up there for now, and it's something that'll just age, and I think it'll look even older next year. But there you have it. There's my festooning garland for Halloween.